Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make Rasta pasta, and we're not going to use Jamaican jerk seasoning, so it's just going to be a mild taste to it, and it is my way. So let's go ahead and get into it. Originally, I wanted to make rib tips, but my knife wasn't sharp enough to cut the bone, and I was already slicing it into single ribs, so I didn't cut the membrane off. But you will want to cut your membrane off first thing and then cut it into single ribs. And then once they're all single, you're going to put them in a pan, and you're going to start off by putting red wine vinegar on top, just dashing it over. And then this is a homemade marinated sauce. And then I'm just going to brush this on both sides. Once this is done, I'm going to put some browning sauce on it. We're not doing the barbecue sauce version because this is for the Rasta pasta. So we're going to put this on it, just drizzle it over, and then take the brush and brush it all over the ribs. Once this is done, you are going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour and 45 minutes. You can check it at the hour mark to make sure it's getting cooked properly, and then put it back in for the rest of the 45 minutes. And it should look something like this, and it should be very tender. Moving on to the pasta, I have my 2 peppers. I could not find the green pepper at the store. Thyme, fresh thyme, and then I had an old onion, as you can see. I'm just going to slice this into strips and then go ahead and cut up my thyme and pour my onions out. You want to make sure your thyme is definitely cut up really small and like almost like a mince. So you're just going to keep cutting and cutting. Make sure it's nice and tiny. Now we're going to add this to the pot. First, we're going to start off by putting a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in the bottom of the pot, and then we're going to add our vegetables in. Now I'm adding in garlic powder and onion powder. I'm not adding any salt since I put salt in the pasta. And then I'm going to add the seasoning juice from the ribs into the Rasta pasta. So we're going to be good on the seasoning. Now I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of minced garlic. And then we're going to add about half a cup to a full cup of chicken broth into the vegetables. We're going to stir this around a little bit. And then we're going to add in our coconut milk. You are going to start off by adding a little bit of coconut milk because you're going to eventually add more once you add the pasta in, but you are going to use a whole can of coconut milk for this recipe. Now for the pasta, you're going to see that some water is getting poured in because that's where the salt was. So you want to add a little bit of that salty water into the vegetables. Now we're going to turn our burner on low. We're going to add in a bag of mozzarella cheese and a bag of Parmesan cheese, pre-shredded. And then I'm adding in more of my coconut milk, and I'm also going to add in some smoked paprika. And now I'm adding in some of that rib seasoning, which I'm going to end up adding all of it, but yes, you're just going to add that in slowly. And then the ending results should look something like this. Now I'm just going to place it onto the plate and show you how you eat it. The ribs were really tender. Like I was able to just bite into it and not have any type of pull back. And yeah, so I rate this 10 out of 10. Give this recipe a try, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.